This is a proclamation recognizing early high school one-act play as state champions. Whereas the Brown County Commissioners Court desires to recognize exemplary achievements by residents of Brown County. Whereas Brown County has a rich history of performing arts, including but not limited to local high schools competing in UIL theater activities through the annual one-act play competition. Whereas educational theater is a creative and practical activity that is culturally enlightening and a creative segment of academic life, which becomes much more than an extracurricular activity, more than a medium of entertainment, and more than just a class play. Whereas annually, the University Interscholastic League holds a statewide competition where similarly sized Texas schools present a 40-minute play and are adjudicated by a panel of 3 judges. Schools then advance through competitions at district, area, regional, and state. Whereas each year, thousands of high schools participate in one-act competitions that culminate in a state championship competition. Whereas during the recent state championships, the early high school one-act performance of Silent Sky received 3 number 1 rankings, the highest award possible from the judges. Now therefore, we, the Commissioners Court of Brown County, do hereby recognize the early high school one-act play as the UIL Class 3A state champions. Commend you on the hard work and dedication required to be called the state champion.
Thank you all for having us. This is a huge deal for us, so y'all taking the time to recognize it makes it that much more meaningful and special to us. And we hope we did Brown County proud. We're grateful for you guys and the work you do. Thank you very much.
And of course, one act has kind of a special place in my heart.
Yes.
And I not only does it have a special place in my heart, but I realize the work that goes into it.
Yes, you really, I know you know.
It's not easy.
It's not.
It's not. This is not just going on stage and having fun. This is hard work. Dedication.
They worked really hard. They set a goal for themselves to make it to area. We've made it to by district 3 years in a row, and this year they wanted to get passed by district to make it to area. And this year we set the goal of making it to area, and they worked harder than they ever have before. They knew it would require more of them, and so I just want to take this opportunity to brag on them because we think young people today don't understand hard work. But when I tell you these guys understand, it makes me so proud to get to be part of them.
And quite frankly, early has some challenges that other schools don't have because of not having their own dedicated work area. Anybody that's been to early knows that you share a cafeteria with Deere, and so they've overcome a lot, and through perseverance and hard work. So congratulations.
Thank you. Powderpuff football is also going on, so we lost it.
You're good.
Okay, so Silent Sky is a fictionalized account of the life of Henrietta Leavitt, who was a female astronomer at Harvard Observatory at the turn of the 20th century. It's about her life. It's been fictionalized to include additional characters. She has a love story in it that she didn't have in real life.
I feel like we could all feel it at the very end of our show that we actually won, because it was like that final moment. We heard so many people gasp, and then when the lights came up, we saw that everybody was standing, and we got a standing ovation
At state.
at stage.
And we were told earlier on that no other show had gotten a standing ovation back.
Like awards ceremony at the end basically, and they do individual acting awards for individual actors beforehand, and then they award from 3rd place to 1st place. Those are the only ones they announce, and then so we were announced very last.
Yes.
At least for the people around me, we all like jumped up and then we all kind of like buckled, and it was like
we had to wait
just so overwhelming
because the director got to go up first, and we had to wait before we could eventually go up.
And it took me a second to go up because I was like so stunned.
Yes.
Collapsed.
It
It
was
was
so
like
surreal. Like we all couldn't even like comprehend what was happening.
I know a lot of people thought that we got second based on individual awards.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so like when the people that got the most individual awards were announced second place, a lot of us were like, oh,
Well, then
We
we
got
got
placed. We were worried about time because that was a really wide stage that we were working with.
and we had to really adjust.
We were not used to working on wide
Our stage is like
stages.
half the stage,
Yeah.
half the size of the stage.
That meant
And-
it made it
like a dream. Just didn't feel. Yeah, I feel like we were dreaming.
Yeah, it felt like it wasn't even real. It was like we finally did it. Like we didn't even think we could get out of Bi District, and then we won state.
And if you got an award at state, just because I like to brag. Those were individual awards. They all got us. No. State, obviously.